In terms of an outcome-based education model, I wanted to pose this question to our panelists. And to Marwan, I wanted to request if you could share your thoughts in terms of what does it means from a student and faculty perspective.
Certainly. Before I got into education, I was an engineer. So I'll put it in simple terms. Outcome-based education is really about the output rather than the input. So we think about what does the student need to be able to accomplish after they leave us, as opposed to the knowledge that we want to impart on them or the curriculum that has been designed with specific content in mind as they go through the educational experience. At Wesco specifically, we think about what we want our graduates to be. We want to think about their employability. We want to think about their success within their first job. So it's not just about getting them to graduation, it's about getting them a job. And we even partner with employers to ask them, how can we get our graduates to be better equipped to handle that first week, first month, first year of the job?
From an EdTech product owner perspective, what does an outcome-based education model means?
Yeah, for us, it really means supporting the things that Marwan was talking about. So we're not necessarily designing what those outcomes should be. Professors at institutions are paid, obviously, very well to do that and figure that out, and they're the experts in their field. So we're not trying to figure out what those outcomes are, but rather provide all the tools, technologies for them to be able to accomplish those goals very well. So things like letting students have more of a hands-on engagement session with material before they go to class, using, let's say, anonymous graders so that students can be judged more fairly, setting up tools that set up standards for evaluating more complex question answer type quiz or test solutions against a rubric, for example, which can be more challenging in some cases to set up technology. And what we don't want to happen is for technology to get in the way of the instructor and the student. We want it to really, enable the experience, as much as possible, so that all those outcomes can be lifted. And so very much less interested in a curve aspect of how these outcomes are graded, but more trying to help every student get to mastery at their own pace. And so providing tools that let them work maybe independent of the classroom. If they need more time to catch up, if they need less time, they can go as fast as they want. So just enabling those aspects of what Marwan was talking about.